Hi, Coach. Congratulations on the win. What does it mean for you this win tonight here at the midfield?
Well, it doesn't mean as much to me as to the players and to the Federation of the football in Jamaica. It, of course, changes a lot of things for 2024 for Jamaica. Playing semi-final in the Nations League, playing Copa America finals is, of course, huge, not only for building of this team, but also financially for the Federation. So, of course, we are all delighted, and especially delighted for the players because they have been fantastic.
Coach, what were the instructions at halftime? Your team came out with great purpose in the second half.
Well, actually, there was nothing to lose. We needed the 2 goals before starting the kickoff. We still needed the 2 goals, at least at halftime. And I have to give the credit to the players. They kind of rallied up at halftime. It was, all or nothing, and they went in with that attitude. Really good first tackle, second half from Damien Lowe, kind of ignited the team. So then from that tackle, I would say we played on the front foot, and we were pretty brave, a little bit open for my sake, because Canada can, of course, and did punish us with a goal in the second half. But I think, and I give all the credit to the players, they were fantastic. It was their decision to go like this, gung-ho, and just press against them. And it worked. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Today it worked, and it was all players.
Coach, you've seen before what it can mean for a country to go to a major tournament. How do you think it compares for Jamaica to now be going to a Copa America?
Well, it's huge. After the World Cup, I would say Copa America is on the same scale as the Euros in terms of quality of teams that are there, the quality of the individuals playing in Copa America. So for Jamaica, and especially the Federation, it's huge for Jamaica to be there.
Can we take some Jamaican media now who have their hands?
All right, we're here from Halftime TV, Coach. On the grand scale of things, how big is this a win for the national team and for the players' morale and for the folks back home in Jamaica?
Well, I guess some of the media will still give the players some shit after the game. That would not change. But I'm just putting it into perspective. It hasn't been done for a long, long time. This was probably the most important game for Jamaica in a long time. In perspective, when you're building a team and you can play a tournament like Copa America, for example, it helps a lot in the development, because that's the only time that a coach can really spend with the players a month and a half. And when you add another tournament, the semi-finals, and hopefully a final in the Nations League, again, it gives us the opportunity to be together much longer than a short FIFA break, and especially in Jamaica when players always come a day too late or 2 days too late because of distance. And so it just gives us a chance to grow as a football team. But like I said, probably the biggest thing is financial for JFF that doesn't have a lot of money. So yeah, I think in many ways it's a big thing. You can run it. It's okay.
Coach, what made you put Damien inside the midfield? I think he changed the game for Jamaica, especially the first goal when he took the eye off the pitch and give the shower. What made you put Damien in the CD in second half?
Actually, we have been thinking about it for some time. It has been a little bit of a, can I say, a shallow position in Jamaica. So we don't have many options in that position. We don't have many players playing at a high level as a midfielder. And again, I just have to give the credit to Nana. It was his kind of initiative a way back, saying I can play this position. And we looked at, I think, a game he played against was it Bosnia or something, Serbia, where he played in midfield. He was winning a lot of tackles, and we just needed some motor in midfield. In this game, we needed a fighter in this game just to get us in, and he surely brought some spirit in second half, and fantastic second half for him. And he kind of, when you have a guy like this, he will just light the other guys around him. So a lot of credit to him.
Talk about how important it is for the team go to South America and to win. What does it mean to you?
This is always my plan, so doesn't change anything.
We'll go to a question through Zoom. Daniel Blake.
Hi, Coach. I know that we often talk about Michael Antonio being the main man, but Shamar Nicholson with some important goals over the last 2 legs. How impressed have you been with him and his performances in recent times?
No, I like Shamar. He is he is a very emotional player. Was one of the guys at halftime that kind of got everyone going. So not only he's a good footballer and he's playing well in France at the moment. So I give him a lot of credit. Halftime, maybe sometimes too emotional, but he did really well in the game, both on and also off the pitch. I think he will show that form. I've been watching him in France. He is playing better and better every game. So I hope we will carry this goals to France as well, and start scoring there on a regular basis. So I've always liked him, both as a person and a player.
Go again to Zoom. Andrew Jones.
Thank you very much, Andrew Jones, ESPN. Coach, congratulations on a famous night for Jamaican soccer and also for you there. Want to ask you about what the conversation was in the locker room after this major moment, the celebrations in the locker room, as well as Ethan Pinnock's defending, especially in those last minutes. Can you talk about his defensive effort as well as the rest of the team?
No, I really don't like to talk much about individuals. I think this was a team win, and I think we played against a strong opposition. Both the Canadian team is a really, really good team, done much better than Jamaica in recent years. But I thought, especially the referees were not fair. Maybe I was losing my emotions, but in some cases, for example, I think when there is an injured player, and in 2 occasions we needed to change them, they didn't stop when they went down, and I thought it was really unfair. Maybe it's my emotions, and if I were rude, I'm sorry, but I think we were fighting against a lot of things, and the players just kind of rose above it and finished the game. But Pinnock was really good. He is, I would say, one of the best centre-backs in the Premier League. And he's always consistent, but his personality is just, he gives confidence to all players around him. So, no, he was good, as all the players were today.
And quickly, that composure from Bobby Reed in that moment there with the penalty.
Say again?
Composure for Bobby Reed in that moment with the penalty, and just what you saw from him in that moment.
No, he's just been he's been on it when he gets the responsibility, and again today he was worth to put this pressure on him. So really, it's like all the players. I can count every player that played today and give them a lot of credit.
Thank you, Ahmed. So,
Jamaica.
One more.
Final question, Coach. We saw a handful of Jamaicans come out today in the sea of Canadian red. Can we send a message to Jamaican fans who are supporting the Reggae Boys who can be cold temperatures in the rain out there today?
It was rain for the Canadians too. But no, I think we've played a lot of games where where it kind of feels like an away game. And I think we were prepared for coming here to Canada. But it was surprisingly nice to see how many Jamaican supporters were here, and we owe them a lot. They were vocal today. They supported us and lifted us. So I'm really humble and grateful for them to show up here. But we've played like in a Copa America, we played Guatemala, and it was the full stadium of people from Guatemala in the Gold Cup. Sorry, and yeah, so we are kind of used to it, to play with a crowd that is against us. So it was good to see Jamaicans showing up today.
Shaman Nikos said after the game, he said, "You believe in what did you tell him in the second?"
I have to be honest there. It was very hard to talk to Shaman Nikos on the halftime. He was talking so much himself. So now he was rallying the players, giving them a push to be more brave, going more forward, pressing higher, etc. So I give him a lot of credit for this game. I didn't need to tell him anything. He motivated himself.
Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. We appreciate you being here.
We'll start with questions in the room and move to those on Zoom. Davidson?
Coach, what happened in the second half, and what was your view of the penalty?
Yeah, I think massive disappointment for sure. They made an adjustment with Lowe coming in the midfield. They were a little bit more aggressive. We were too casual, a little bit too casual playing out. We got balls, lost easy balls, and they took some momentum. We were able to score, and then we weren't able to get ourselves and climb out of that. I think I didn't see the penalty. I didn't see it. I thought there was a foul on Kone on the first one. On the second one. But disappointed because the first half was very good, and we didn't put it away. We could have in the first half, and we allowed them to climb back into the game.
Do you feel that you deserve better maybe tonight than the result you got?
Well, look, the first half was a good half. I can't, we were in the dressing room, and I thought in different moments we looked really good. We created opportunities. They didn't really have much in the first half. So when you look at that part of the game and you say, okay, we were in control. We got the goal that put us ahead. And then the second half, you can't make mistakes. We made mistakes. We gave them the ball. We gave them the first goal, and all of a sudden momentum starts to turn, right? And then they start to grow, and at the end of the day, we put ourselves in trouble. We came back into the game, we made changes, and then we gave up a penalty, and there's the game. So it's disappointing. They're disappointed in that room, that's for sure. So that's where we're at right now.
More straight ahead. You were sitting here with Steph yesterday when he talked about the lack of momentum and nothing in September and just the one match in October. Just how much do you think by the end of tonight was a byproduct of all of that, the lack of preparation?
Yeah, I think, look, when you don't play in a window and one game in the October window, for sure you need to play games. You need to continue to grow and gain cohesion, play at home, we tied Guadeloupe the last time here 2-2. So it's not this is a year that it's taking a little bit of time to get going, and you come off a World Cup and there's a little bit of a down, and then you don't have games to help that situation. But that's at the end of the day, you still got to come out of this game on top. I think, there's those details, but for us, there's no excuse for some of the performances in the second half.
So how much of a missed opportunity was tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. We won over there. We did the hard part. We won over there and come back here, play a great first half. That it should have been 2 or 3. I mean, Blake made some really good saves to keep them in the game. And then, we shot ourselves in the foot. We gave them the first goal. They gained momentum, and in those moments, we weren't able to be strong enough to hold them off. And we came back. We got the second goal, but unfortunately, they were able to get a penalty.
Things aren't going to change in the sense of more access to time and guys who will spend time with each other before that March playoff. You're likely facing Trinidad, Costa Rica, or maybe even Mexico. How much responsibility do you hope those guys in the room have in trying to see where this team is right now psychologically? Because Milan, in his interview after the game, was disappointed, apologized to the nation. When you point from the qualification in March of 2022 now, there have been a series of disappointments.
Yeah, look, I think the team's going through a transition. There was a coaching change. There's been some situations, and for sure, we got to get out of it. We got to continue to build. And I know in March, obviously, it'll be an important window for them. It's another opportunity for them to qualify for the Copa America. But yeah, everybody's disappointed. I think. You got to look at yourself and, from everybody, from the staff, from the players, and what could we have done better? How could we have now, finished off this game knowing the situation we're in? We know we have 2-3 days of preparation, right? But at the end of the day, we're all pros. We all have jobs. You gotta come up with in those moments to be able to close games off. And for me, we weren't able to manage those moments in the right way. The minute we took a goal, it was like you saw a little bit of uncertainty, in the players, and that needs to change. That mindset needs to be stronger going forward, and it's going to take some time to get out of it. Well, look, obviously I'm disappointed. I know there's a process. I think I did everything I can. For sure I'd have to look at things and look at myself and see what I could have done better. I know I'm the coach, and when you lose the game, it's the coach. But at the end of the day, I know there's a process, and right now we'll see how that unfolds. It's a blow. It's a blow. We talk about getting to the next level. We talk about the standards and can we get it? But you got to get to these tournaments. You got to get to the finals. That's maintaining the standard and exceeding standards. So yeah, you come at home, you play against Jamaica. Yeah, they're a good team. They're good players. There's guys League One. There's guys in the Prem. They're a good player. This was a good team. You saw their forwards when they were on. They could cause us problems. And so for us, we gotta get out of it. We gotta continue to work. I think there's going to be work done remotely for sure, analyzing, rebuilding, and getting these guys' mindset right first, and then getting them prepared for March.
Hello. Hey, Mauro. I just kind of wanted to ask about, I think it was around 55, 60. There's some movement on the bench. We didn't actually see anyone come on until 74. So just kind of want to know that process that happened there, and if you felt that you could have maybe got the guys a bit earlier, the subs.
Yeah, obviously, you gotta play that game, right? They were able to score. We wanted to stabilize the midfield, and then they scored right away. So we were down right away. So we had to readjust and not take out offensive players because we needed to score, right? We're 2-1, so we had to readjust on the fly there based on the quick back-to-back goals. But for us, I think we wanted to manage the three in the middle. We were in the 4-2-3-1 with Johnny as the 10, and then we wanted to make a change to add a little bit more support in the middle. So when they scored, we had to readjust and try to go for it.
caught with a few too many numbers at the back. I just wondered what you saw from the first two goals after that.
Yeah, I think the first one we gave it away. It was a giveaway. You know, I think we got to sense the moment, you know, and this is what we talked about. You're feeling that pressure. You know, you got to know how to manage those moments, when to build out, when to get the ball up, when to move the team. And that comes back to managing the game. And even the second one was a transition. We have the ball and there's a foul. I didn't see it, but it looked like a foul for me. And then they're breaking on us. And next thing you know, it's 2-1. So, yeah, I think, again, managing the game is a big aspect of that second half.
Is there an opportunity to play before the March play-in game?
The only opportunity is in January. But as you know, it's not a FIFA window. So, you know, more than half the players are in Europe. So it becomes difficult if you want to build cohesion. I mean, you could have a game and bring the team together. But at the end of the day, it's a lot of the, you know, depth players potentially that you're building and working with. So that is the opportunity potentially in January.
Looking at the Connie sub in particular, extra sub, what did you see him sort of struggling with in midfield, and why did you sort of choose to send?
Yeah, I think no, I thought he had a good game, but you know, we wanted to bring some freshness. These guys played back to back, you know, in that heat. So, you know, we had a subs plan going into this game, and obviously the state of the game changed a lot of things, but for sure, you know, we had tied it up 2-2 and we needed to stabilize at that point. And we wanted to bring some freshness in the midfield with Osorio and Kay and Hoylett.
Oui, bonjour, Mauro.
Oui.
Question en français.
Oui.
L'état d'esprit des gars de l'équipe dans la chambre, comment
Tous les gars, ils sont très déçus. Après, tu joues une première demi comme ça, tu gagnes à Jamaïque et puis tu laisses le match échapper comme ça. C'est inacceptable. C'est sûr qu'il y a beaucoup de joueurs qui étaient déçus. Tout le monde sait qu'il faut faire mieux, il faut mieux gérer le match. À la fin, on avait l'avance. Et puis, on a retourné dans le match. Et puis, encore une fois, on se fait prendre. Alors, pour nous, il faut tirer les leçons de tout ça parce qu'on a notre chance pour rentrer à la Copa America le mois de mars. Et c'est ça, il faut grandir de ces moments-là.
Yeah, Mara, I'm wondering if you were given any clarification on the penalty call, like what the decision was and what kind of review process, if any, it gone through.
I didn't even see it. I asked the ref at the end of the game. He said it was a handball. It seemed to be a long process. So it probably tells me that his arm probably wasn't as far away from his body, and then there was a decision, right? So I don't know. I didn't see it yet, but at the end of the day, yeah, that it hurt us. You know, with all the momentum we had scored, and then you give up the PK. So unfortunate. I didn't see it yet to get any more clarity on that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Paul.